Have you ever wondered what it would be like to be married to the most powerful god in the universe? For Hera, queen of the gods and wife of Zeus, this was her reality. But her story is one of intense loyalty, fierce jealousy, and immense power. Hera was the goddess of marriage, family, and childbirth. She was revered for her beauty and regal presence, but her marriage to Zeus was far from harmonious. Zeus, known for his many love affairs, frequently betrayed Hera with goddesses, mortals, and nymphs. Hera's jealousy became legendary, and it was often the unfortunate women and children involved in Zeus's infidelities who bore the brunt of her wrath. One of Hera's most famous acts of revenge involved Io, a beautiful mortal who had attracted Zeus's attention. To protect Io from Hera's anger, Zeus transformed her into a cow. But Hera was not easily fooled. She demanded the cow as a gift and placed it under the watchful eye of Argus, a giant with 100 eyes. Zeus, desperate to free Io, sent Hermes to kill Argus. After Argus's death, Hera placed his 100 eyes on the feathers of her sacred animal, the peacock, and sent a gadfly to endlessly torment Io. Hera's vengeance was relentless, and Io was forced to wander the earth in her cow form until she was eventually restored to her human self. Hera's anger wasn't limited to mortals. When Zeus fathered Heracles with the mortal woman Alcmene, Hera's jealousy burned fiercely. She tried to kill the infant Heracles by sending 2 serpents into his crib, but the baby, already showing signs of his immense strength, strangled the snakes with his bare hands. This only fueled Hera's hatred. Throughout Heracles' life, she placed obstacle after obstacle in his path. The famous 12 labors of Heracles were partly a result of Hera's influence, as she made sure his life was filled with challenges and hardships. Despite her vengeful nature, Hera was a powerful protector of marriage and childbirth. In many ways, she represented the ideals of a faithful wife, fiercely defending the sanctity of marriage even when her own was constantly tested. Hera was often called upon by women in labor, and she played an important role in the birth of many gods and mortals. Hera's influence was also felt in larger events such as the Trojan War. Her hatred for the Trojans stemmed from an insult during the judgment of Paris, when Paris, Prince of Troy, was asked to choose the fairest goddess. Paris chose Aphrodite over Hera and Athena, sparking a grudge that would last for years. Hera supported the Greeks during the war, using her cunning and power to help bring about the downfall of Troy. But Hera's role as Queen of the Gods was not just one of revenge and jealousy. She was Zeus's equal in many ways, and she often exercised great power in her own right. One of the most fascinating stories about Hera's strength is the time she attempted to overthrow Zeus himself. Tired of his arrogance, Hera conspired with Poseidon, Athena, and other gods to chain Zeus to his bed while he slept. But their plan was foiled when Thetis, a sea goddess, brought the giant Briareus to free Zeus. Enraged, Zeus punished Hera by hanging her from the sky with golden chains. Though the other gods pleaded for her release, it was only when Hera promised never to rebel against him again that Zeus freed her. Despite her complicated relationship with Zeus, Hera remained the queen of the gods, and her influence stretched far and wide. She was both feared and respected, and her stories reflect the complexities of loyalty, power, and vengeance in the world of the gods. In the next episode, we'll explore the story of Poseidon, god of the sea and brother of Zeus. His domain is vast, and his temper is as unpredictable as the ocean itself. Stay tuned for more by hitting like and subscribe.